y'all thought that the last video about Lloyd was embarrassing. Honey, this is embarrassing. Like,
this is so humiliating.
Why? Hey, how goes it? It's me, the real Aja P.
All the ladies, if you feel me, help me sing it out.
We are back, people. We are back. We are back. We are back. We are back with another story time. Again with this boy named Lloyd. If you watched my last video about him, about my first kiss, I also did say that we had broke up. It was a crazy breakup. He was the only one, the first one to break up with me, the girl that he was dealing with. This is now in this story time. So grab a seat, grab your drink, grab your popcorn. This is crazy. Hopefully it doesn't go everywhere because I have to say some stuff to come back to some stuff. So hopefully it doesn't go everywhere. But honestly, this is a good story. Again, sorry to this man.
Sorry to this man.
You know, if you watch my videos and everything. But again, this is just my story. This is what happened. So before we do get into my video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Become a part of the family. You know what I'm saying? Become a part of the family. Follow me on my social media. There's all going to be in the bio. And let's get into the story time. I high key. Is it sitting up to? One moment, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. This is so much better now. It just seemed like it was just too high, and now this is personal. But let's get into this video. Again, back with the squeaky chair as well. With Lloyd, where do I start? So again, we were dating. Even after the kiss, we were still dating. We were still talking and everything. I would text him good morning every day when I was on my way to school. You know, he didn't go to school. He was, you know, hard working on those street corners. So he didn't go to school. He wasn't really up as early as I was. We had to be to school by 7:30. So by that time, he was not up. So I would just text him good morning and he would wake up and then he'd be like, hey, good morning, we'll talk through the day. Real nice, real cute. So towards this time, again, I was like, it felt like we were dating, but it's like only we would know. Obviously, I guess, like honestly, let me say it like that. Honestly, I remember a time like after school, I was sitting there waiting for my parents to pick me up, and I had my phone. It's an ugly little track phone that you can get from Walmart. That's not even a flip. It's just straight regular phone that you had to press like 7 quadruple times just to get to it. It was crazy. So I had this little track phone that had minutes, and I'm just talking to him on the phone after school. And talking da 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 and everything. And then when my friend, she passed by, and she's like, who you talking to? And I'm like, my boyfriend. Da, da, da. Like, oh my gosh, I'm talking to my boyfriend. Wait.
I'm talking to my boyfriend. I just him and everything. My boyfriend.
So she was like, you know, who's your boyfriend? And I'm like, you know, I almost said his name.
Lloyd.
And she was like, Lloyd? I was like,
yeah, Lloyd. Like, we went to middle school together. Like, it's Lloyd and everything.
and she's like, word? That's your boyfriend? And I'm like,
yeah, that's my boyfriend.
so she was like, oh my gosh, wait, that's my dog and everything like that. Let's talk. Let me talk to him. So I'm like, okay, I give her the phone. And she's like, what's up? Da, da. And like, I can hear him laughing, da, da, da. Probably laughing about how I'm getting played and how he got other females or something like that. Like, I don't know. But they just laughing, da, 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 da. She gave him the phone back and everything. And she kind of, when she gave me the phone, she kind of gave me that look like, you getting played kind of look. Like, you know, just like a, okay, like, if you say that's your man type of thing, like, here's the phone. So I was like, okay, whatever. So time goes by again. That's still supposed to be my man. And let me say this part before I go to the other part. So he's acting a little weird. Like, he's acting like a little weird. Like, we're not talking as much and everything like that. It's just like weird. I don't know, like just weird. You know, when you're trying to start a conversation and they just get like defensive when you're just trying to start a conversation, or just like, hey, what you do today, and da da da, oh, that's all you did, or oh, what happened after you did this, and everything like that. You know, you're just trying to have a flowing conversation and they take it as you're trying to be too much in their business. So it just started getting a little weird, you know?
It's getting weird.
You know, me, the Taurus I am, I took a note of that. I was like, that's not how we were. That's not how we do things. So as time goes by, we're talking less now. We're not even talking as much, and you're supposed to be my man. You're supposed to be my boyfriend. And we're not even talking that much. Like, what's going on here? So I remember, it comes to this day, and we're on the phone, and legit, I'm sorry. As always, it's not funny, but it's not funny, but it is. It's crazy. Like, this is why I said it's funny, but it's like, it's embarrassing. Like, what's going on here? It's embarrassing. It's stupid. It's embarrassing. But anyway, we are talking on the phone, and he was like,
I can't, be with you no more.
And everything. I'm like, what? Like, it really just came out of nowhere. He was like,
we don't have to break up. I can't be with you no more.
And I'm like, what's going on? Like, why? Like, I knew something was up. You haven't been talking to me that much and everything. And he was like,
yeah, I just been thinking about it and stuff like that. And I just, I just don't think we mix and everything like that. He's like, I just don't think we mix that a lot.
So I'm like, what's going on? Like, why? What happened? Stuff like, what's going on? So he tells me, he was like,
yeah, we just don't mix. You're too much of the wifey type.
Yeah. He was like,
you're too much of the wifey type. You're too much like, if we get married, you're gonna have my bath ready and you're gonna have my food ready. Like, what you wanna eat for tonight? He was like, you're just too much of the wifey type. You're just too much good for who I am.
I'm like, yo. I was so confused. Like, I am confusion. Because it's like, like, do I take it as a good thing? Like, do I take it as a bad thing? Because, like, I could take it as a good thing. You basically saying you're too good for me. Like, you're just really, really good. You're a good person. You're a good woman. And with what I do, with what I do and how I am and stuff like that, you're just too good for who I am now. I was like, okay, I could take it as that. But then it's just like, boy. What? You're too much of a wifey type. Any person would want that. Like, what are you talking about? Like, any person would want that. So, like, when it happened and everything, I was just like, you know what? Okay, because I ain't begging. I ain't begging. I ain't begging for nobody to want to stay. You want to go, and everything like that. But it just was always kind of weird to me because I was just like, huh? And it was good that like nobody knew. So no, I have to explain. I don't have to tell nobody. Like da 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 da. It was just like, okay, whatever. It's over. What I later found out, like in my first story time about Lloyd, that he was going with this girl since like elementary school. They were together thinking that they were going to prom and everything like that. Da, da, da. He was still talking to her. So basically that whole relationship that I thought was going on, I was getting cheated on the whole time. He was still talking to her. They were still together and everything like that. She was together longer. They experienced more together and everything like that. So they were at the same speed for each other and everything. So I was like, that's why you wasn't really talking to me on those days. That's why it seemed like you were kind of hostile and everything. Every time I was trying to ask you, like, what you do today. We was with all of that, because it was with her. So putting two to do together, I was like, but then I'm like, is that the excuse then that you just made? Like, it was just off the dome. That's the excuse that you got. Like, oh, you too good for me. You too much of the wifey type. Like, huh? Yeah, what? I've never heard to this day, like, because okay, I got broken up with. Dude, should I tell? I don't know if it's like a real relationship because he took my first gift, but it's like, should I count it as a relationship? Blah, blah, blah. But at times like that, if I do count it as, yeah, I got broken up before, can I say I really had a boyfriend like that? I don't know. But when I do bring it up to people, they're like, that's crazy. I never heard that. Yeah, you'll be surprised. Still to this day, it blows my mind. Like, it blows my mind. So I don't know if they started dating afterwards, but after that, I was just broken up with him. I was like, okay, whatever. I kept going, but you know, he be in my inbox now, so sorry to this man. But yeah, that is my story time of how I got broken up with Lloyd. That whole relationship, if you can't even count a relationship, y'all, it is so sad. Like, I'm sorry. This video seems like it's like almost 10 minutes if I don't edit it. It's kind of short, but it was short-lived. What is wrong with me in my life, y'all? Like, all the time, all my experiences, they be quick. They are short-lived. I mean, with that one, it was like through a summer. I guess it was like in a span of maybe, I want to say maybe between 4, I don't even think it was 6 months. Maybe I'll give it between 4 to 6 months. It had happened, but like that whole breakup, it happened like within a week from him acting funny and everything like that to it's just us not talking to us breaking up. It happened in like a 5 to 7 day week. So it was short-lived. Everything be so short-lived with me. Like, y'all, I can't deal. But that's the end of my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Again, become part of the family. If you have any ideas for any story times for me, put it in my comments, or again, you can always message me on my Instagram. I always look for messages there for any ideas for videos as well. But until next time, I will see y'all later. Love you, mean it. Bye.